Most people wake up hoping for a win. Alex Hormozi woke up every morning at 22 years old hoping he wouldn't wake up at all. He had the six-figure consulting job. He had the condo. He had the perfect life his immigrant father had sacrificed everything to give him. On paper, he was a success. In reality, he was a high-priced slave. One day, he sat down to write an essay for Harvard Business School. The question was, how will this help your long-term goals? He couldn't answer. He realized he was chasing a ghost. He wasn't building a life, he was decorating a cage. He made a choice that most would call suicide. He called his father and told him he was quitting the elite world to go open a gym in a city where he knew no one. He didn't just quit a job. He died to the person he was supposed to be, so the person he wanted to be could live. The Matrix doesn't let you leave easily. It punishes the defiant. Hormozi moved to California and started from zero. He wasn't investing, he was surviving. While his former classmates were buying houses and getting promoted, Alex was sleeping on the cold floor of his first gym to save on rent. He was showering in a locker room and eating canned tuna to keep the lights on. But this wasn't just struggle, it was a laboratory. He realized that the gym business was broken. Most owners were technicians who loved fitness but hated sales. Alex realized that if he wanted to be a king, he had to stop being a trainer and start being a closer. He spent his nights studying the psychology of human desire. He learned that the degree of a client's pain is proportional to the price you can charge. He started running challenges that weren't about getting fit, but about transforming lives. Suddenly, he didn't have a gym. He had a printing press. By 26, Alex had built a small empire of 6 gyms. He was winning. Then the ceiling collapsed. Not once, but twice. He tried to launch a turnaround business, but his business partner betrayed him, leaving him with $0 in the bank and a mountain of debt. He lost everything. He spent his last few dollars on a flight to launch a gym for a client, only to realize the client had scammed him. He was standing in a parking lot with a maxed-out credit card and no way home. Most people would have crawled back to the consulting job, but Hormozi understood a secret. Volume negates luck. If you do enough reps, the bad luck eventually runs out of breath. In total desperation, he launched a licensing model as a Hail Mary. He told gym owners, "I'll fly to your city, fill your gym in 30 days, and we split the profit." It wasn't a business yet, it was a war. He lived out of a suitcase for 2 years, launching 33 gyms in a row. He was acquiring the one thing the system can never take: high-value skills. In 2017, Alex realized he couldn't scale himself. He was the engine, and the engine was burning out. He needed a system. He took everything he learned from those 33 launches and turned it into Gym Launch. He stopped selling his sweat and started selling his code. He sold the process of making money. The results were astronomical. In the first 6 months, Gym Launch did $3 million in profit. In the next 12 months, it did $17 million. This is the leverage shift. A slave trades time for money. A king trades a system for money. He moved from gym equipment to supplements with Prestige Labs, then into software with Allen. He wasn't just running a business. He was building a machine that operated while he slept. He realized that wealth isn't about working harder, it's about making sure your work has a multiplier. By the time Alex was 32, he sold 66% of his empire for $46.2 million in cash. Alex Hormozi is the blueprint for the exit. He shows us that the Matrix is just a collection of people who were too afraid to fail for 10 years to become an overnight success. You don't need $1 million to start. You need to pick a problem, acquire the skill to solve it, and do the reps until the system breaks. The countdown to 2029 has started. You can stay in the obedient line, or you can start building your own volume. The work is the only way out. Subscribe to The Matrix UK. The exit is here.